So this is our number 2 back machine, or my number 2 back machine here at Culture. This is the Super Lat Pulldown in the Circular. There's been many other suppliers, manufacturers that have made a replication of this machine. Most of them are pin loaded. This is the first plate loader that I've actually come across. The reason why we chose a plate loader is because generally the pin loaded machines that I've used personally with this same circular motion, you generally max them out. This one, obviously we can go to a higher weight load, putting 120, 150 kilo on each side if you wanted to lift that heavy. With the PANATTA machine, again, in terms of the adjustment, the seat adjustment, not just up, down in a linear fashion, it also obviously pivots on itself, taking you further away from the machine or obviously closer up. So I'll set it down nice and low to begin with. Knee adjustment that will set up once we get in. There's 2 little points on the machine, and PANATTA's real great in anything that requires your joint center to be on this. So this is your shoulder joint. So as you can see right now, I'm a little bit too far away. Fortunately enough, I've got long limbs, so I like a little bit of a further range of motion or a bigger squeeze. This machine we can also use in a unilateral movement, so we can use one side at a time, trading on the right, jumping over 2, or we can go back to using both, get a nice squeeze down to the lats and all the way out. Your hand positioning can also change. If you wanted to go back to sort of like a normal conventional lat pull down, we can go having our palms facing forward towards the machine, squeezing through and back out, making sure that elbow comes straight down in towards your lats, and back squeeze, all exclusive at Culture 24/7. So Trace is just jumping in now. As mentioned, my limbs are a little bit longer in terms of my arm length, so Trace will need to go up a little bit higher in terms of her adjustment. She'll get nice and high, pulling through. That joint center is pretty much as close as it could be without going too high. Squeezing through, elbow coming close to your waist or close to your lat, and back out. Again, as explained before, the biomechanics of the PANATTA machine with this white arm or white cam arm in between the pull lever in itself and the weight arm, this lower arm with the max 135 kilo on it, that little piece there with the rotational bearing on the top allows the weight to move in an A-B motion. So all we're going is start and finish. There's no leverage on it in itself, so we're not pivoting the weight, which obviously takes away a lot of the biomechanics from the actual machine and the purpose of the machine in itself.